Scorpio. Welcome back to Healing Host. I'm here with your 2024 reading for you. I hope you have been doing well. The first thing we'll look at is your current attitude for 2024, or your attitude for 2024 and how others see you. So we can see here that people see you as that strong, disciplined person who's able to move forward and able to sacrifice, be self-sacrificing for your goals, which is also the way that people see you. They think that you are somebody that is really capable and also willing to fight for what you believe in. For your prosperity, we see abundance mindset. It says you should establish, Scorpio, an abundance mindset for 2024 because already the abundance is there for you. It says if you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment, and that is exactly what you will experience. So that sounds great for your abundance, your prosperity in 2024. We then have the community around you, as well as maybe how you communicate with those around you, right? And what we can see here is that there is definitely a need for you to change the way that you communicate about the abundance, or the way you feel about the community that's around you. The actual advice you just got here tells us that you need to start seeing, feeling, thinking, and speaking of your abundance as something you already have in the present moment. And when we see here about your communication and about around you, what is just directly around you, your day-to-day activities, neighbors, brothers, sisters, people that you deal with on a whole, the way you're communicating with them or thinking about them and yourself in this day-to-day world is not positive about abundance. So this again tells us that you need to become more positive. Make sure you see, you feel, you think, you express, and you know that you have prosperity in your life, that abundance is there for you already and all around you. As far as things in the home, we can see there's some grief in 2024. You can say that this is an opportunity to appreciate something that you have lost or will lose within 2024. Grief is not an easy thing to get over, and there are stages that you have to go through. 5 stages of grief. We won't get into them here, but understand that if you know there's something that you're going to be losing, or in any way, appreciate it. Begin appreciating it now, because once it is gone, you won't have any regrets there, right? And if it is something that is sudden, you will always have again your memories, the way that you not only remember, but the way that you speak about, the way that you express about this thing that maybe has left, or the situation that has left your life. As far as romance is concerned, Scorpio, it says your love life is being affected by children. So coming up in 2024, children may play a key in what's going on, whether it is that you're somebody that's trying to date and maybe, the person has children you're not quite sure about, or you have children, and maybe even the fact that they're not sure about dating somebody with children, or the children are old enough to express a like or dislike for either person. That could be an issue. Or maybe you want to make a move, but there's a responsibility of children there. We then also see that the potential is that the children may be affect in a positive way, that you always wanted children and you didn't have any, but the person that you're with, those children can bring some joy into your life, because this also speaks about pleasure, joy, play, creativity. If you're somebody with a business, an entrepreneur, it speaks about administration. Saturn is here for you, and it says, I walk with a foot in both the earthly and spiritual worlds. So being practical, grounded, wise, dedicated, purposeful, being a leader, organized and structured, and assertive and disciplined is very important for you in 2024, where your business is concerned. Things that you do on the side out of like a day-to-day job you have with a company, but your own business. You need to put things in order. You need to orchestrate them so that they will go smoothly for you in 2024 to be successful. Where your health is concerned, physical and or mental, where things like your habits that you have, your day-to-day habits, transparency is important. It says the energy of transparency supports our expansion towards higher vibrational state of being. You'll have more insight, honesty, and clarity, and that will help to raise your vibration. So this seems to me that you need to be honest with yourself, basically, about how you're feeling and what you're doing, what habits you have that are good for you and not good for you, okay, as 2024 goes along. And that's going to help your health in all ways. For your personal relationships or one-to-one relationships, whether it is a personal one or a business one, contracts, it speaks about be mindful of conflict. So be careful of conflict in 2024 in all these one-to-one relationships, okay? It says, name one person with whom you have a power conflict and write an extensive description of the nature of the struggle without assigning any blame. Only describe your issues. The goal is to become mindful that remaining in conflict is a choice. So if you're having difficulty within your one-to-one relationships, you can choose for that difficulty to end, that conflict to end. The next we have is about shared resources with, again, a partner, a personal partner, or maybe your things that you deal with, taxes, investments, properties. And this could even indicate transformation. From here, though, it says I can have money and freedom too. So it says a feeling of being overwhelmed is your indicator that you're denying yourself access to all manner of cooperation that could assist you if you are not disallowing it. As you begin to feel freer regarding the expenditure of time and money, doors will open, people will come to assist you, refreshing and productive ideas will occur to you, and circumstances and events will unfold. As you change the way you feel, you access the energy that creates worlds. It is there for your ready access at all times. So this speaks to transformation also. I thought maybe it was just about the worldly things, but this also speaks about transformation and you understanding that if you free yourself up and you're more, I would say, in a manner of cooperation, you cooperate with those around you that you are helping you, or let's say if it's about finances or some investment, that you have a wider view of it and you get assistance, whether it's a tax accountant, whether it's somebody that's a financial advisor, or whether it's within your partnership, you discuss further and discuss more. This will transform the way that you are receiving and make you more productive and give you more in these areas of your life, right? It says energy will create increase for you. And also the fact that the assistance with doing this is there for you already, so you need to reach out for it. For spirituality, we see that 2024 for you, Scorpio, brings choices. It says when you worry about decisions, it means that your mind is trying to control your life, and that results in choices made from your ego. Your angel guidance is to consider and evaluate all the options, then let go of your head and choose from your heart that which gives you greatest joy and feels right. Do not act from foolish impulse, however, rather from divinely prompted inspiration. Make choices for the highest good. Remember that if something is not for your highest good, it certainly is not for the highest good of those around you. So let go of false feelings of responsibility for others and choose with wisdom. Become still and attuned to your soul. Ask your angels for guidance and help. Then from your point of deeper inner stillness, make your choices easily and spontaneously. Your affirmation is, I choose for my highest good in 2024, and that'll be for those around you. So we can see that the choices that we make are going to benefit us and others, as we saw previously about reaching out to the people around us that can assist us to make those choices, and it'll benefit everybody. We then see our actual spirituality for 2024, Scorpio, and it speaks about a humorous and lighthearted approach will help us to get through this period safely. So this also speaks about our philosophy on life, things to do with learning, things to do with even travel. But what needs to happen here is whatever it is that you're doing, you're going to need to take a very lighthearted approach. Be humorous about it, because that's going to be the important thing. Don't be too rigid. Don't be too, I would say, stuck on the same path. Don't be too reluctant to deal with people that maybe are different than you. You know, it's time to reach out. We then have what we work with in our reputation. Sorry, this was for you. This was for reputation and ambition, because we already did the spirituality. But the spirituality, again, we can see choices are there for you for reputation, career, long-term goals, pardon me, and your public image, things to do with your workplace. This is the one where a humorous and lighthearted approach will help you through this period safely. So there could be some issues within your workplace, right? People see you moving forward as far as your identity and your approach to life, right? And you may have a bit of challenge with seeing your abundance that is around you, but things will work out. And where it has to do with things with your image and those types of things, you need to just be lighthearted. Don't take it too seriously. If somebody says something, does something, or if you have something to do, don't be stern about, I would say, if you're in a position to give direction, any direction that you give, don't be too stern, but be maybe more understanding. And that will be the thing that is going to benefit you in your career for 2024. Those types of places where you have, or you deal with people for your career. We then have your hopes, wishes, and your future, things you might not know yet. But here it says chain. It says this year, 2024, is going to be significant for you, Scorpio. There'll be a chain of events that is going to affect your life. So look out for this chain, the different things that take place that will link. One thing will cause something else to change, and the next thing to change, and the next thing to change. But also remember to reach out to those around you and never be too serious or too, I would say, feeling hurt, or not even hurt, but feeling offended by anything. You have a choice. You have a choice to let go of any difficulty or see it in a different way, not consider it a difficulty, but know that there is a benefit for you always in every way. But it's how you take it. It's not what happens, it's how you perceive it and how you behave or how you act on it. We then have your healing, and maybe something that is a bit hidden or something that you need to let go of a limiting belief around. And it says evolution. I welcome change. Okay, so we just saw that chain of events. So there are changes coming for you, quite a few changes. And it says evolution. I welcome change. Change me, divine beloved, into one who knows we can evolve and be open at any age. Let me welcome change in uplifting and surprising ways. Allow me to trust the process, diving ever deeper into your love. So there's evolution and change and transformation and prosperity and greater or better connections with those around you. They'll assist you to have these things in your life. And remembering not to take it too seriously, take anything too seriously. But the one thing you do need to focus on is making sure that you know that all of the good is already in your life. See it, feel it, hear it, sense it, taste it, touch it, believe it, live all of the blessings, because they're already in your life. In 2024, you will see this revealed to you, Scorpio. One link after the other. Take care of yourself.